Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my dumb little channel, and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. That's right, we're back for whatever reason, but yeah. Now, as you can see here, we've got a new campaign starting off as the United States again, and this time we're starting in 1900. I've got the difficulty there set for normal, as I did last time, and again, I want a historical AI opponent and to create my own fleet. Also, no, I don't want the AI to have my freaking ship designs. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be starting today. Let's go do it. Take a look around here. So because we're starting off in 1900, we're 2 years off of the Spanish-American War, so we're gonna have Guantanamo Bay, and I don't know, is Puerto Rico already? I don't think the Spanish had Puerto Rico at that time, did they? Did we take that from them during the Spanish-American War? I think most of our gains were in the Pacific. Yeah, well, God, the United States produces so much oil in early game, it's ridiculous. All right, just seeing how small some of our ports are. So Miami is a bit smaller in 1900 than in 1910. Okay, but New York is probably still going to be the biggest one, right? Yup. Okay. All right. All right, cool. I mean, all that oil is a good thing, but I don't remember when the United States converted from coal burning to oil burning for their boilers. Anyway, let's look in the Pacific. Nah, I feel like Pago Pago is something we already had too. Um, Another fun feature of the game, you have to scroll all the way over to the other side of the screen. There we go. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so mostly, let's see. Okay, Manila and Davos. Pretty good sized ports to start something off in the Pacific if we wanted to, which I kind of do because I'm thinking about either maybe building up enough to go after Russia, which at some point has its revolution in game to turn over into the Soviet Union, but I don't know when that happens. I don't know if it's randomly or if the AI like triggers it like during a certain year. All right, time for some good stuff. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple options for our first battleship. Now, off the bat, Type 1 is half a knot faster, but that Type 2 I can make a lot larger, and I think I can probably compensate for that speed a little bit too. Yeah, we have some lighter weight triple expansion engines, or I guess multiple expansion engines. I think triple would have been common for that day. Induced boilers, which creates a little bit more weight, but more importantly, it makes far more efficient use of your boilers and funnels, which can give you a greater speed without completely destroying your fuel capacity, or your range anyway. And with balanced rudder, I was able also to upgrade to the hydraulic steering mechanism, which is, it can affect the balance of your steering a little bit, but if you change your rudders, you'll be okay. Let's see. I don't think I want to go for the cage masts. I know they're lighter, but they're also, I don't think their aiming is good either. No, it's not. Okay, and they can take more of a beating, obviously. Get a little look at her here. That looks all right. That'll do, pig. Ah, God, they got kind of a look to them, don't they? It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. All right, let's put some guns on this bitch. Well, no, actually, let's get over a secondary tower and then some funnels, and then we'll put some guns on this bad boy. Yes. I mean, let's try to balance it a little bit more, but yeah, I think she's ready for some guns. All right, this is what we got. USS Missouri. Check her out. All her little glory. Yeah, again, it's an early battleship, so I couldn't do as much as I wanted. I could only put 2 turrets of sets of 13-inch guns on it, which isn't the best, but, hopefully our enemies won't be able to do much better. So, fingers crossed. I don't know what I exited out for. I have so many more ships to design. All right, now on to, let's do a battle cruiser. All right, doing a little bit of last minute tweaking to try to balance this thing out. Oh god, they're so horribly unbalanced in early game. But that's alright because we got this thing armed to the freaking teeth, man. She is, oh god, that's gonna make her too heavy. Go back, go back, go back. But anyway, yeah, here she is. Here's our class of battle cruisers. Now I think I'm gonna have to move on either to a light cruiser or a destroyer. There's torpedo boats, but those are mostly for coastal defense more than anything else. I don't like using them, so we might skip that. On to the next thing. All right, look at her. Hey, USS Memphis. Memphis class light cruiser. She's she's a cruiser. Just ignore the fact that she can only do 22 knots. By the way, that's not important. Look, big guns. Oh god, she's woefully underpowered. Alright, I went for my usual doctrine for destroyers. One big 5-inch gun and then a crap load of torpedo tubes. I'm trying to balance this thing out the best I can. Again, man, early game balancing is kind of, they fixed it a little bit because it will show you that your pitch and your roll and everything is really bad, but like in game, it's not as ugly as it used to be, but, it's still really hard to balance these early ships if you want them to have anything good. I'll tell you one thing, this is going to be the most armored freaking destroyer ever made. Alright, here we have it, our first 4 classes. Let's make sure we can actually afford to build this stuff, and how many can we actually build? We have 194,000 tons to work with, so I definitely want to go ahead and start building up my dockyard. I don't know how much it'll do that before the game starts because we're actually pre-game right now. It hasn't actually started because I'm still building my fleet. Let's see, how many battleships can I build on the outset here? Okay, 6. Let's should I see, let's see how much that's gonna cost. Okay, that still leaves us with plenty of... yeah. 11,000 tons for my cruisers. How many can I get away with here? 4. Okay. Okay. By the way, name the cruiser Lexington after, if you haven't seen my previous playthrough for this game. I had a battle cruiser named Lexington, and that thing it was a badass until it got blown up. I named that one in her honor. Light cruisers, I think we can do 10 of those, because that's, what, 30-something thousand tons? Ooh, that gives us very little space, so I'm gonna have to make room for some of our destroyers. Alright, now let's see, yeah, it's still going to be too many. Yeah, I'm going to have to take out at least one of these. USS Chew. Okay. It was literally spelt like the verb. I thought that was okay to delete. Alright, I think this is a pretty good little start, or, a pretty good place to start. We don't have submarines yet, so don't have to really worry about that. What's going on in world politics? What you guys over here doing? Oh, look at that. We're in 3rd place. Yeah, look at how many the British have. The Germans. And just little old us. I think in the 1910s playthrough, I started in, last place. Good job, game. Just clipped off the Austro-Hungarian Empire there. The Spanish, that's who I want to go after. Because they're weak and they're an easy target, and I want something to shoot. Alright, we are 4 months in and we finally have something to talk about. German Empire is offering a trade agreement which turns out to be more profitable for them than for us. It is promoted as a safety measure for the future, securing our good relations. If we refuse, it will surely affect our relations negatively. Should we accept? Let's see. Oh, we really don't gain anything from that. What the hell? No. On the other hand, we gain some naval prestige, but the Germans kinda hate us a little more. I honestly, I don't think that's so bad. And we need some of that prestige. We're brand new, man. Wait, what's this? Our government wants to organize an international regatta to promote the mutual understanding at sea between all countries. What is your opinion? That's a lot of money, but that's also a lot of good relations. It's a lot of extra money, but that's a lot of negative prestige. Now let's keep the peace. We'll keep the peace. Hey, look, Texas finally got its oil. All right, good to know. Okay. Hey, look at this. All right, Canada. Why with us? I figured it would be with the British, but yeah, okay. Look at this. We can use their ports. We can sell them warships. We can utilize their ships. Really? I don't know if I knew that you could use their ships. Damn conquistadors trying to start shit again. Good grief, Spanish. Rundown of battles. Alright, nothing to see here. Oh, except for, the British getting their ass kicked by the Colombians. Good lord. Wait, what year is this? Tonga's new leader was found to support armed terrorists. Oh no, who disrupt the regional trade networks of United States. That grammar in this is awful. Okay, so if we want to send a little task force over, we can overthrow the leader of a foreign country. We're about a couple decades early there, aren't we, boys? Okay. What the hell? Tonga, is that the Pacific or the Caribbean? Oh, it's next to Fiji. Okay. Do we already have... No, there's nothing in that one. I should have a ship in Pearl Harbor. Where are you at? Yeah, I got a little cruiser I can bring over. That's more than enough. To war! Alright, we'll send this guy down in support. Come on down. The USS Frederick. Alright, that's just a guy's name, isn't it? Alright, let's take a look at our fleet here and see what we've got under construction. So I'm actually building 2 ships for Canada right now, 2 destroyers, so that's pretty cool. Canada's going to get a navy, which I think I can borrow or use in some way at time of war. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Look at that. We've increased our shipbuilding capability. Yes, from, I believe we were at 16,500 tons. Now we're at 25,000, or I'm sorry, 21,000. And, yeah, we've got a little new project coming up that's going to bring us up to 27,000 tons, which means right now we can go ahead and build up to 21,000, which means we should have the new USA Dreadnought. And... experimental Dreadnought. No, looks like the USA one is better. Can go a knot faster, I believe, right? Yeah, only 21. Yeah. It's got a slightly smaller crew. Better hull form. Better stability. Yeah, alright. USA! Does that count as patriotism? Yeah, USS Georgia, let's go. Way more guns than my original battleship. But honestly, that back is just not working. I think, let's go ahead. Yeah, and just get rid of these. slightly better, but can I do this without these interfering with each other? Yes! There we go. Ah, this is so much better than my first class of battleships. I'm glad I didn't build like a shit ton of them. Yeah, we don't need... Around 10,000, 11,000 kilometers is the range I prefer. Obviously, later on, we'll be able to do slightly better than that. But as long as it's within that, you know, I can pretty much reach anywhere I need to without having to stop and refuel. Let's see if we can lower the draft a little bit. Sorry, I mean draft. Which somehow makes it more stable, which I don't... You know, I'm not a naval architect, but I feel like that can't be right. Oh. Yeah, I'll try to get this fixed up, but this is, yeah, this is going to be the Georgia for us. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little more balanced. Still got a hell of a lot of pitch. But she's a looker. Even with those funny little mismatched funnels. But she's got firepower and facing towards the front, which is where I really need it. So there she goes. Go ahead and start off with 2 of these. Yeah, and as you can see, we've still got plenty of shipbuilding capacity left over. I think next I'm going to do something about that crew training. Well, all right, well, with a good bit of old-fashioned colonialism, Tonga is ours. Not a lot we can do with it, but hey, it's ours. Holy shit, 37 million. Oh. Well, now I can see what this colonialism thing is all about. Major shout out to the USS Frederick. Thanks, man. All right, now I've, hold on, let's get you back to Pearl. I've gone ahead and started a wee bit of tension between myself, the Spanish Empire, and the Chinese Empire, so who knows, maybe we'll get something fun out of that. Well, look at that, the real world is LARPing my video game. Oof, hitting a little close to home there, eh, Russia? Just kidding. The disrespect! Our shipping companies began to complain about additional restrictions to the Chinese Empire when passing the Suez Canal. What should we do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to send a freaking fleet, man. Ignore. No, we're not going to ignore it. We're going to send a fleet. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Oh. Well, make us all one big... No, I don't want to increase relations with the Chinese and the Spanish. Does that mean the Spanish and the Chinese are using my shipyards to make them ships? You know what? Don't you leak my damn secrets. Yeah, so I came over to the Suez and, there's no Chinese ships over here. What the hell are they talking about? Yeah, nothing here. There's the French. What? Alright, well, as a precaution, I'm going to take this fleet here and send her over to the Suez Canal and see if there's anything, see if there's any more aggression, just in case. I kind of hope there is. I kind of hope there's some form of aggression. Come on, I want to fight! Alright, guys, well, that's going to be it for this one, but don't you worry, because this is just the beginning. I hope to turn this into a long playthrough series because I've really started to get into this game again. And sure, it's got its faults, it's got its problems, but at the end of the day, it's still a hell of a lot of fun, and I personally am looking forward to following our ships, following along with our fleets, and generally just seeing what happens next. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in, and until next time, bye, everybody, bye, goodbye, everybody, goodbye.